for the drive, a drive shaft, and the rest of the brake lines. That's true. A drive shaft and brake lines, Google, get it done. Look at that disappointment face. My 36 is in a mud puddle. Alright, so we're having our daily, talk at Dunkin' Donuts, debating on parts we should do. On Daquan's GTO, what do you guys think we should do? Should we do twins, a single, and should it be a Turbonetics turbo or a BorgWarner? But this video is gonna come out late. I need to order that shit like ASAP. This video is gonna be out tomorrow. Or today. Oh yeah, okay. So it's your guys' choice. What should we do? Twin turbo or single? And then what brand should we do? We're thinking Turbonetics because Turbonetics looks awesome. Alright guys, good morning. Welcome back to the videos. We are working on the GTO again today. Zach's over and Zach got his full hydro kit in the mail from Chase Bays finally. We have to order one other part from them to finish off the hydro kit to the rear calipers. But once we get that, we'll get it all good together. He'll have front brakes, rear brakes, hydro, and once he gets the drive shaft, then he can actually safely drive, because if we drove right now, we would crash because we have zero brakes and it has no e-brake or nothing. But we're gonna be working on the GTO today. The fuel cell's good to go, right? We just gotta bolt it up. We just waited for the epoxy or whatever to dry. So bolt up the fuel cell, run the Teflon lines or whatever they're called, the fuel filter, the regulator, and we should be good to go. We'll program the HB tuners to start it up and we'll be good to go. Alright, so we're back at the garage. Daquan already got the lines ran. As you can see them right here. We got the return out of the regulator and then the supply that runs under the regulator to the actual part of the rail. They run all the way under the car. We have not strapped them up yet just because we are gonna put his fuel cell in. God damn, your trunk is heavy. So you guys watched us make this plate the other day. We got that all in there with our sealant that actually dried now. Hang on. You gotta put your end in there.
I can't see through your head.
So yeah, we're gonna put the fuel cell bolted up, put the straps in there, and our lines are gonna come through right there that you guys can barely see. And yeah, we pretty much got it all good to go. Alright, so while Daquan's putting his fuel cell in over there, I'm tightening down my alternator bracket, which bolts to the block, and also my power steering bracket, and I'm putting on the brackets I painted the other day that you guys saw me paint. I don't even know where it is, but I'm gonna get these in there. And then the SR will be all pretty much good, ready to go. And then I can pull it out as soon as my tubs come in this week and we can start doing that. And the engine bay should be ready for paint and ready to get some custom intercooler pipe. These man's talking all this smack on my fucking 4-cylinder. And my shit makes more power than both of their V8s.
Bullshit!
Get out of here.
Not when mine's turboed, it won't. Get the fuck out of here. We going street racing.
It takes a turbo for this V8 to beat this stock SR20 over here.
It's got a turbo.
It comes with it though.
Turn off the boost on anything.
They're just mad. If you're an SR20 bro for life, you better leave a comment. Alright, so after days of battling this fuel cell, we finally got it in, and I must say myself, this looks awesome. The panel I made looks great. We got the fuel cell fitting in there really well. We just got to tape it off so we can paint the rest black like we did the other day. And that looks really good. We used some Rhino liner like for bed, and like the texture and everything's awesome. So yeah guys, we got it in there. His fuel lines are coming out of the stock port. We're gonna have like a filter bolted right here, and then it's gonna go right into the tank with the Walbro 450. This is honestly like one of the coolest fuel setups we've ever done. Daquan's got the 3M caulk going, sealing it all up. Got it going, gonna do all the way around, did all the inside for the seams, and then after all that dries, probably like 30 minutes. It takes like a whole day to actually like fully dry, but like within 30 minutes when it gets tacky, we'll probably lay the bed coating on there and tape off the fuel cell, and this should turn out honestly awesome. Alright, so Daquan's blocking the fuel cell off now. Got a bag over the filler neck. Got a cardboard square going on. Just gonna spray it down now. Hopefully she turns out good. This bed liner is like really thick and has a cool texture to it. So as you guys can see, right, I don't know if you guys can really tell on like that, but it looks pretty sick. I don't even know where to start. So Daquan's finishing up now with the fuel cell. He's putting the AN fittings onto the fuel cell itself, like the part that sends out and a return. I don't know if I let you guys know yet. Obviously we're doing tubs, I did tell you that on the Kooky, but I don't know if I told you I ordered them. They should be here. You guys will probably see this video on Monday. They should come in Tuesday, so hopefully we will actually get started on the tub process Tuesday. In reality, it should really take one day to get them fully done, like tacked in, and then the next day we'll probably fully weld them, get them smoothed out, and then the day after that we'll probably prep them and paint them, and then get the engine back in there, and that'll be it for the engine bay. But definitely super excited for tubs. I love the clean look of engine bays with that. And I know a lot of you guys were saying, you know, why haven't you painted your valve cover yet? The reason I have not painted my valve cover yet is because I'm going to be getting AN fittings welded in here and here instead of the stock ones, because it looks a lot cleaner and I want to run like a braided hose out to an oil catch can right here. Daquan's got all the line ran, as you guys can see, almost all the way up front. And we're putting the last bit into the fuel cell right here, and we should be good to go. Alright, so we're putting the fuel filters in, and this is a 40 micron, and this is a 10, or that's a 10, that's a 40, whatever one is different. We're just going to put them together and then mount it like right under the fuel cell. So it'll be like the line goes in out of the pump and then through this and then to the fuel rail, and then the return goes all the way back to the tank. Alright, so we got our lines ran where we want. This is going to be the feed, and then the rubber is going to be the return. The feed is 8, the rubber is 6. And then down here where the lines are coming out, we're going to put in our Holley fuel filters. We're going to strap those up just like he has the rest of the lines. And then, let's see if I can show you guys. And then you guys can see the lines are ran all the way up. As you guys can see, the lines run up right there to the regulator and then to the fuel rail over there. Hopefully we can fire this thing up tonight. And hopefully it's not misfiring on those couple cylinders that it was before. So hopefully these LSA injectors fix that. Almost finished up with the fuel setup. We got both the lines coming out. We got the filter hooked up down there that you can see. And now we're running our line back to the tank, which is our return. And then this one right here that you see that he's working on is the feed, which goes into the filter and then down all the way to the engine. So we're just gonna hook this up directly to his battery real quick to hear what the pump sounds like and how loud it is, and make sure it actually works. And yeah, to see if it leaks. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna notice we have a 6 AN to an 8 AN. The reason we're doing that is because the fuel cell setup he has right now through the upgrades, coming out of it is a 6, so we just did a short line right to the 8. It shouldn't affect it that much power wise. It's definitely going to restrict it a little bit, but we'll be okay because he's only going to be making, you know, like 600 horsepower. Are you ready to hear what this thing sounds like?
Yes.
It's not too loud.
We probably should have put the pressure thing up there on the return.
Alright, so now we're going to hook up our fuel pressure gauge right to the regulator, right in the top, so we can adjust it and get that all dialed in. So when we actually wire up the pump correctly, we won't have to wait for it and we'll be all good to go. Get the new fuel pressure gauge in there, should look sick. Definitely excited for this.
This isn't even going to stay on there.
Huh?
This isn't staying on there.
It's not?
Now I'm putting that electric one to go inside.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, at least we can preset it now. Oh, is there fuel in there already, or has it already got liquid in there?
This just has liquid in it.
Ah. Keep the gauges from sticking.
Something like that.
Alright, turn her back on, Daquan. I'm gonna watch it. It sounds like it's pumping fuel. It would have hit by now. There's no way. Where are we? We're leaking fuel. I'm stepping on side skirts.
Where the fuck is it coming from?
Where are we leaking?
The injectors.
Oh!
Fuck.
What did I say? Alright, so sadly all the LSA injectors are leaking. I kind of figured that from the beginning because the O-rings weren't seating in there, and I kind of could tell. Boy, the back injector was spraying everywhere, and it's only a matter of time till the other ones spray. The O-rings were not correct, the injectors were not correct, so therefore it leaks. It's whatever. We're probably gonna have to get the correct injectors for this, or get some factory ones again, just to get it running and driving, just, you know, just to cruise around and drift a little bit until we put the actual turbo on there and need a bigger injector. But I don't think I showed you guys yet. I don't know if I did on this video or not, but Zach got an awesome Chase Bays Hydro. It's actually really sweet. It's got like a grip up here and everything. He got all the lines for it. We are pretty much ready to go to put that on the car and have a hydro e-brake. We're just missing a T-fitting and 2 brake lines that's gonna run to either caliper. So definitely look forward to that. I think we're gonna end today's video here, guys. All right, so yeah, that is gonna be it for the video. We got everything figured out, but we sadly have some leaky injectors, but it's whatever. We'll make the best of it. We'll fix it next time. We will catch you next time, and hopefully we'll be doing the tubs on the Kooky. So definitely stay tuned for that. Give this video a thumbs up. Go in the description, pick up a street style tee, and pick up some merch, and then hopefully you'll get entered the giveaway and you might have a chance to win the wheel. And then later this week we'll actually have the wheel in the mail finally, so I can actually show you guys what it looks like, because I myself have not even seen it yet and I'm dying to see it on the cars. We'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.